Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I am so excited to have you here today. Get ready for a story that will take you behind the silver screen into a world of dreams, dedication, and a little bit of movie magic. Today, we're diving into a tale called The Last Projectionist. It's a story about an old cinema, a young boy with a big dream, and a secret hidden in the flickering light of the projector. What happens when the final film is about to roll? Let's find out. In a quiet town, nestled between rolling hills, stood the grand, majestic cinema. It wasn't just a building, it was a palace of dreams. Inside, an old man named Arthur was the projectionist. He had worked there his entire life. Arthur believed that movies were not just stories on a screen, they were magic. Every evening, he would climb the winding stairs to the projection booth, a small room that smelled of old film and dust. This room was his kingdom. One day, a young boy named Leo wandered into the cinema. He wasn't there for a movie. He was fascinated by the old building. Leo found Arthur in the projection booth, carefully cleaning a reel of film. "What are you doing?" Leo asked, his eyes wide with wonder. Arthur smiled. "I'm preparing the magic," he said. From that day on, Leo visited Arthur every afternoon. Arthur taught him everything. He showed Leo how to thread the film into the giant projector, how to adjust the focus to make the picture sharp, and how to listen to the hum of the machine as it brought stories to life. Leo learned that being a projectionist was more than just a job. It was an art. Each film had its own personality. Some were gentle and needed a soft touch. Others were exciting and demanded energy. Arthur would say, "You have to feel the movie, Leo. The audience feels what you feel." Leo loved the projection booth. It felt like the heart of the cinema. Through the small square window, he could see the audience below. He saw them laugh, cry, and sit on the edge of their seats. He realized Arthur was right. He was helping to create those emotions. But times were changing. People started watching movies at home. The grand majestic became emptier and emptier. The owner of the cinema, a practical man named Mr. Henderson, decided to close it. He told Arthur, "The age of digital is here. Old cinemas like this can't survive." Arthur was heartbroken. The cinema was his life. The last show was scheduled for Saturday night. A classic film, one of Arthur's favorites. Leo saw the sadness in Arthur's eyes. He couldn't let the magic die. He had an idea. 4 days, Leo worked in secret. He gathered old film clips, moments from all the movies Arthur had shown over the years, spent hours in the projection booth, cutting and splicing the film strips together. He was creating something new, something special. It was a tribute to Arthur and the Grand Majestic. On the final night, the cinema was surprisingly full. People from the town came to say goodbye. Arthur prepared the final film, his hands trembling slightly. He started the projector, and the familiar light danced on the screen. The movie began. But after the first few minutes, something strange happened. The screen went dark. The audience gasped. Arthur rushed to the projector, thinking something was broken. Then, a new light flickered. On the screen, images began to appear. It wasn't the movie they came to see. It was a montage of moments from hundreds of films. There were scenes of epic adventures, romantic kisses, and hilarious comedy. Woven between them were pictures of the town, of the people in the audience, and of Arthur himself, working in his projection booth. A soft melody played, and Leo's voice narrated the film, spoke about the magic of the cinema, the memories it held, and the man who kept the magic alive for so long. The audience was silent, completely captivated. People started to cry. Not from sadness, but from a deep, shared nostalgia. They were not just watching a film, they were reliving their own lives, their own memories made within those walls. When the film ended, the screen showed a simple message: the magic never ends. For a moment, there was complete silence. Then the entire theater erupted in applause. Everyone stood up, turning to the projection booth window and cheering for Arthur. Arthur stood there, tears streaming down his face, with Leo by his side. Mr. Henderson, the owner, was in the audience. He was moved beyond words. He saw that the Grand Majestic was more than just a business. It was the heart of their community. The next morning, Mr. Henderson found Arthur and Leo. "I was wrong," he said. "The Grand Majestic will not close. We will find a way." The town came together. They organized fundraisers and volunteer groups. Leo's film was shown again and again, reminding everyone of the cinema's importance. The Grand Majestic was saved. It became a community center, a place where old movies and new memories could live together. Arthur continued to be the projectionist, but now he had an apprentice. Leo stood beside him, ready to carry the magic into the future, ensuring that the light in the Grand Majestic would never go out. What a journey, right? It really shows how powerful movies and community can be. Now, I have a few questions for you. First, if you could create a special film montage like Leo did, what memories would you include in it? Second, what do you think makes old cinemas so special compared to modern ones? And finally, who was your favorite character in the story, Arthur or Leo, and why? I would love to read your answers, so please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed our story today, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.